Hey guys, DriveShaftdrew here. How you all doing today? Anyways, I had a problem with my door jar light sticking on. So to fix it, I tried just spraying it with lubricant because what it is, it ends up being there's a switch attached to your door thing here that tells your door when it's open and closed. Well, anyway, the switch is behind the panel, so I had to pull off the panel to get at it. So I figured I'm also do a quick video on it. On these, this is a 2003 Ford Ranger, and to get the panel off is pretty simple on these. There's one screw right here that you have to come out, and that happens to be a star screw. There's two screws underneath here. I already pulled one out. Now, what I want to show you guys too is this what made me decide to do the video. These screws are not in there straight. You see how my screwdriver is on an angle? You have to take these out on an angle when you pull these screws out because they are not straight. So anyways, you pull these two screws out of here. I already pulled this one here on this side, but this one's almost on. I'm also finish it up here if I can get the screwdriver back in. Pop out the two screws there. They're longer than you think they are. Ah, come on. There, okay, so there's the actual screw. You see it's quite long. And it's just a star screw, but it's actually holding in the panel. Now, once those two screws are popped off, you'll basically grab this, and it just pulls right off of here because it's just clips that's holding it. So you can see there's just a couple of clips that hold it on, so that whole part comes right off. Very simple. You can put that aside because you're not going to need it. And there's one more screw right here. There it is there. So that screw here has to come out. Okay. So we'll pop that screw out of here. That's usually the gold screw. Just remember that that's the gold screw, and that's the position it has to go back into again. And again, you can see it's not quite straight. It's on an upper angle this time instead of a lower angle. But I guess it's the way they designed their doors. So anyways, this is the other screw that has to come out of here. We can never get it out. I can shorten up the video here. It's a long screw as well for some reason. I don't know why they had such long screws, but they do. Anyways, there's a screw that comes out of there. Alrighty. Now, as far as your handle goes, there's a torque screw behind here. You just pop this off here. And, normally you can do it with your fingers. Oh, that's a little bit tight. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can pop it off just with a flat screwdriver and just move it to the side like that. And then you can see in here, I can't see in there. Yeah, it looks like a Torx 20, which I just happen to have here. And no, it won't fit. Okay, I'll have to get the right screwdriver for that, but it looks like about a Torx 20. I'll tell you as soon as I get the right screwdriver. Okay, so hold on. So the Torx 20 I got is this style here, which is a universal Torx bit. Guess what? It won't reach the screw. But I do have a Torx 20 socket that does reach the screw. And that's what it is. It's a Torx 20. So I just happen to have the right one here that will work for me. So basically you just pull out the Torx 20 screw. Make sure it's totally loose before you yank. And then this handle should just pop off. Oops. Okay, so the handle popped off. And make sure you don't lose this little grommet that goes in between there. So there's the handle. So the only other screw is this one down here. And I'll pull that one out right away for you guys. And then I'll show you how to get the panel. Okay, so I removed that screw. And basically to get the panel off now, all you guys have to do is get a grip on it from somewhere or another and just lift straight up pretty much and she'll come off. So there you go. And that's how you take the panel off. And you can see here, hang on, I'll turn this around. I gotta put it aside anyway, around, so I'll just stick it over there. But you can see all the different types of clips are all little like loop clips, not, so they just lift it up and it comes right off. Then on the inside of this panel, basically this is like a weather stripping guard. All you have to do is pull it out of your way to get it where you want it to do what you got to do. And then you can get access into here to get this latch out. It's just three, looks like torque 20s as well. So you take out those 3 screws and the whole latch will come out. So that's what I'm doing next, and I'm not going to put that part on video until I get it out. So hang on. All right, so it ended up being a T27 for those screws. So I got the T27 and I took out the latch itself. And then on the inside, I don't know if you guys would be able to see. Hang on, let me get a light in there. You can see on the inside, there's a door switch right there, that white one. Well, you see there's the wire under it. All I did is I put a bypass wire in there, and I'm not rehooking it because the switch itself is no good, and I don't have one. But the only thing that switch does is when you open your door, it turns on your interior light, and the other thing it does is it sets you off your door ajar light. That would beep, 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 and I don't like that anyway, so I'm just going to leave it bypassed like that. And for the interior light, I can always turn on the interior light using the main switch on the dash right here. So if I want my interior light on, all I gotta do is come here and turn it on there. So I'm leaving that disconnected and I'm putting it all back together as is, and it needs a door switch, but I am not replacing it. And that's a personal choice. If you guys want door switch, you could always replace it. Personally, I don't want the door switch, so I'm leaving it disconnected. So we'll go from there, and basically now all I'm going to do is put it all back together, which I don't have to show on video. So I decided to do a test on here before I put it all back together. And the funny part is, guess what, guys? Watch this. Oh, by the way, if you take out the number 26 fuse, that's the one that you need to take out. But guess what? It's the other door. It has nothing to do with this door. Oh, well, I'll have to do the other door. But anyways, if you take out that number 26 fuse, all it does is shut off your interior light, and it stops the door buzzers. You can do that as well. I don't know what else that 26 does, though. That's why I'm bypassing it. And I'll be honest with you, I wanted that bypassed anyway because I hate that when I open my door and it beeps like that. So, or if the door goes ajar, it beeps like that. Or every time I get in the truck, it beeps like that. So I'm disconnecting this one. I thought it was this switch that was bad, but obviously it's okay. So I'm going to do the same to the other door, and after that, it'll be done deal, and I'll never have to worry about the door switches. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right, so this door is back together. I'll be honest with you guys, very simply, that was like a 10-minute job. There's 4 screws to pull out, and then the 3 screws on this side if you have to pull out the latch. So basically 7 screws and a little bit of knowledge. A very simple job to do. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to also disconnect the door switch on the opposite side because obviously I got the wrong door. I thought it was this door that was doing it, but it's not. But like I said, I wanted that disconnected anyway. So for me personally, it works out great. And I'll go do the other door, and I'm not going to even bother filming the other door because it's the exact same technique on the opposite side. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. So from DriveShaftDrew, we'll catch you on the next one. Remember, play safe, stay happy, stay healthy. We love you all. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I just thought I'd add this clip on. This is the opposite door now. But I wanted to show you guys, basically all you gotta do is unplug this. You don't even have to take out those 3 screws on the end. Just reach in, you unplug this connector from the door switch. Well, fellas, I cannot tell a lie. I made a mistake on this video, and I am going to correct it right now. What ends up happening is, it works, but you got no wipers and no speedometer. So, I found out that it's fuse number 26 has to be in place properly, and what you need to do is, all you need to do is unplug these 2 door switches, and they act exactly if the doors were closed. Now, just to show you, I have interior light when I want it, just with the dash switch, or my interior lights still work with the button. And also now, I still got my charms, as they call them. Okay. Okay, close the door. You see here, it says check gauges. That's all normal stuff. until they start the truck, obviously. Okay, start the truck. Now the only light that's on still is my seatbelt light, and I'm not going to put on my seatbelt. Well, I guess I can, just to show you. Hang on, pain in the butt. But it's just a seatbelt light on. Okay, seatbelt light goes off when I put on my seatbelt. Goes on, and obviously the seatbelt light goes on and off properly, and everything is working 100% to normal. The only difference is now is, okay, open door, you don't see a door jar light. That's the only thing that's missing. And you know what? You don't have that ding, 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 ding when you open your door either. So I'll be honest with you, I'm happy I took these doors apart and disconnected that one wire. And I did the same on that door, disconnected the one wire, and now the door jar light is fixed. And I don't have to worry about those sensor switches going bad. And I don't care if my interior light comes on when I open my doors. That's the only bad thing that can happen now. So out of all that, and that being said and done, I guess this is the end of the video. So I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, why didn't it work? And why don't I have wipers? And why don't I have a speedometer? And why is nothing working properly? My speedometer works again, my wipers work again, all my dash gauge works again, everything works 100% proper. The only drawback, like I say, is when you open the doors, you don't have that ding, 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 ding happening like we used to have all the time. And that's with the key in the ignition even. I can leave my key in the ignition now. I don't have to worry about the ding, 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 ding. So that's a bonus to me. And the interior light don't come on, but I don't care if I need the interior light, like I say. I can use it manually there, or I can turn it on manually right here on the dash too. So either which way, I'm a happy camper. Door jar light's fixed. Everything's fixed. Truck is running like mint again. And from DriveShaft Drew, I'll call this the end of a video, and thank you very much for watching.